Still recurring, still here, knowing. I do this thing where I go quiet right when it starts to count. Pull back just before the moment, drain the cup before the amount. You've seen it, you just named it differently each time. A pattern wearing different outfits every season, every rhyme. Not broken, just recurring, not lost, just well rehearsed. I know exactly where this goes. I've seen the second verse. Known fall, known floor. I've been here so many times before. Known fall, known me. I'm the problem and the remedy. Therapist on Tuesday said I intellectualize. Immediately and felt extremely wise. There's a joke in there somewhere. There's a joke in most of this. I use humor like a hallway, long enough to never miss. Not broken, just recurring, not lost, just well rehearsed. I know exactly where this goes. I've seen the second verse. Known fall, known floor. I've been here so many times before. Known fall, known me. I'm the problem and the remedy. Doesn't always fix it. Maps don't move the mountain range. I can name the thing precisely and still find it just as strange. Maybe that's not what floors are for. Known fall, known ground. Maybe that's where I get found. Get found. Get found. Still recurring. Still here. Knowing. There's an hour before the birds. I've started living there. The fog sits low on everything, erasing edges, softening shapes. The world becomes a suggestion of itself, and somehow that's enough. Driving through the in-between, where nothing has a shadow yet. The trees look like a memory of trees I haven't met. Something lifts at this exact hour, something heavy, something named. All the things I carry daytime feel a little less reclaimed. Fog hour, the city holds its breath. Fog hour, somewhere just held my gaze, like we shared some understanding, only possible in this haze. I turned the music lower, till it was more feeling than sound. There are frequencies this hour that the daylight keeps drowned. Something lifts at this exact hour, something heavy, something named. All the things I carry daytime feel a little less reclaimed. Fog hour, the city holds its breath. Fog hour, somewhere between sleep and depth. Everything is possible and nothing is required. Fog hour, I'm finally unhired. From the role of being certain, from the role of being found. Fog hour, and I'm floating just above the ground. I used to fear this kind of quiet, used to fill it fast and full. Now I drive into the middle, feel the pull. Not the pull of going somewhere, not the pull of getting through, just the pull of being present in a world that's briefly new, briefly soft, briefly true. Fog hour, I belong to no one yet. Fog hour, nothing I need to forget. Everything is lifted, everything is gray and kind. Fog hour, I have never felt less blind. Never felt less blind. Never felt less blind. Fog hour. Just this. Just now. Just. 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 Always the window, never the aisle. I need to see the world go past. Something about the moving outside makes the sitting still feel less fast. Train through the Midlands, grey and honest, feels it don't perform for anyone. Pylons, horses, back garden, trampolines, ordinary things under an ordinary sun. Someone beside me, eating crisps, someone dreaming, someone on a call. I am watching England happen through 4 inches of scratch glass. This is enough, this is plenty, this small moving theater seat. Watching lives at 60 miles an hour, feeling almost complete. Window seat, window world, everything in passing, everything half told. Window seat, window me, close enough to almost touch, too far to really see. Window seat on every journey, window seat in every room. I have watched more than I've entered, I have stayed back, I have loomed at the edges of the picture just outside the frame. Window seat, window living, beautiful and lame. We stopped outside of This is enough, this is plenty. This small moving theater seat, watching lives at 60 miles an hour, feeling almost complete. Window seat, window world, everything in passing, everything half told. Window seat, window me, close enough to almost touch, too far to really see. Window seat on every journey, window seat in every room. I have watched more than I've entered, I have stayed back, I have loomed at the edges of the picture just outside the frame. Window seat, window living, beautiful and lame. There's something to be said for being the one who notices the pylons and the horses and the man in the rain. But noticing isn't living, and the glass is still the glass, and the world keeps moving past me, and I keep letting it pass. One day I'll take the aisle seat, one day I'll face the carriage, look at people looking back, and not find that so savage. Window seat, window world, I have loved you, I have leaned on every pane of every glass. Window seat, window years, you have kept me safe and distant, you have kept me. But I think I'm ready now, take up a little more space. Window seat, one last journey, then I'll turn and face, turn and face, turn and face, turn and face. Still watching, almost ready. Almost. Turning. Picked up speed past the Ringroad, where the city starts to thin, where the retail parks and car lots give way to something less defined. The radio found an old frequency, half static, half a song, something from a different decade, something I half knew all along. Overtook a lorry slowly, watched it shrink inside the mirror. Everything behind me smaller, everything ahead no clearer. This is not escape exactly, more like necessary space, the kind you can't manufacture. Indoors in a room in place, late entry to the evening. I came after all the noise, late entry to the quiet, late entry to my own voice. Miles of central reservation, miles of cat's eyes in a row. Late entry to the question of how much I still don't know. Late entry, late arrival, but I made it to the dark. Late entry is still entry, late is still a kind of start. There's a service station somewhere around the 90-minute mark. Coffee in a paper cup outside, standing in the car park. A trucker and his thermos not escape exactly, more like necessary space, the kind you can't manufacture indoors in a room in place. Late entry to the evening, I came after all the noise. Late entry to the quiet, late entry to my own voice. Miles of central reservation, miles of cat's eyes in a row. Late entry to the question of how much I still don't know. Late entry, late arrival, but I made it to the dark. Late entry is still entry, late is still a kind of start. I have spent so long arriving after everyone else moved on, turning up when tables cleared, when the moment had already gone. But out here no one's keeping score. Out here the road receives you, whatever hour you show up, whatever state you're in. The dark just drives beside you, the dark just lets you in. Late entry to the evening, I came, and that's enough. Late entry to the gentle, late entry to the soft. Miles of open nothing, miles of everything now. Late entry to the darkness, late entry. Coming home, coming home, coming home. Still coming home. Late, but here, still moving, still mine. Fluorescent light on everything, the kind that shows your age. A woman in a dressing gown turns slowly, page by page, of a magazine she won't buy. I've been watching from the bread. There's a whole life in a trolley, there's a whole life in her head. A security guard somewhere is watching us on screen. Two people in a supermarket, existing in between. Nobody planned to be here, nobody chose this hour, but here we are in aisle 4, buying things gone sour. Supermarket 2 a.m. This is where the edges come to stand beneath the white light and feel a little numb. Supermarket 2 a.m. Everything is slightly wrong. The music is a song about summer. Summer's been gone so long. I came in for one specific thing I cannot now recall, so I'm moving through the sections like I'm not here at all. Ready meals for one again. The irony sour. But here we are in aisle 4, buying things gone sour. Supermarket 2 a.m. This is where the edges come to stand beneath the white light and feel a little numb. Supermarket 2 a.m. Everything is slightly wrong. The music is a song about summer. Summer's been gone so long. There's a comfort in the coldness of the dairy section air. Something honest in a place that doesn't ask you to prepare. No one's performing anything. No one's trying to be seen. Just the hum of refrigerators and the space that falls between. Supermarket 2 a.m. This is where I finally breathe. No one needs me to be anything. No one watching me grieve. Supermarket 2 a.m. I'll go home when I'm ready. The night is long and the light is cold and my hands are almost steady. Almost steady. Almost steady. Aisles 4. Still here. Almost. There's a low front moving in again. I can feel it in the morning. The particular quality of light that comes without a warning. Not the rain itself, but what precedes it. The grey held breath of sky. The birds go quiet 20 minutes before they tell you why. I've become a person who checks forecast, not for plans but just to know. Something about the atmosphere. I need to understand the flow. Everyone else complains about it. I find something like relief in a day that matches how I feel. In a sky that shares my grief. Where the system moving through me, pressure dropping, temperature low. Where the system I've been tracking every front that comes matches how I feel in a sky that shares my grief. Weather system moving through me, pressure dropping, temperature low. Weather system, I've been tracking every front that comes and goes. I am not afraid of gray days. I am not afraid of still. Weather system, I have learned to read the cloud before the chill. Weather system, weather self, barometric, honest felt. Weather system moving through me, this is just the hand I've been dealt. There will be a clearing later. There is always a clearing later. The light comes back a different angle. The air comes back a little straighter, and I'll stand in that too. Take the good light where it falls. I am equally at home in the weather and the lows, and all of it, and all of it, and all of it. Weather system clearing now. Something lifted, something allowed. Weather system, I can see further than I could this morning, further than I thought I'd be. Not a forecast, just a feeling. Not a promise, just a sign. Weather system moving through me, and I think I'm going to be fine. Gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. Clearing. Still cloudy, clearing. Fine. November does this every year, makes everything feel true. The trees don't dress for anyone, and neither lately do I. Short days and long evenings, the radiator ticks. I've been meaning to call people. I've been watching light go quick. Not sad exactly, just accurately gray. November is the honest month, and I am in its way. Low season, low light, everything stripped back and right. Low season, low me, finally something close to free. Bought myself some good coffee, made it slowly, didn't rush. That small act of taking care felt almost like enough. The street below is quieter now. The tourists found their homes. November keeps only the locals. November keeps the bones. Not sad exactly, just accurately gray. take this quieter frequency. I'll take the less is more. Low season, low light. I was never built for June. Low season found me, and I think I found it too. Found it too. Found it too. Low and fine, just fine. You only really see a city when it thinks you're asleep. There's a shift that happens somewhere around the 2 a.m. mark, when the dressed up crowd disperses and the real ones own the dark. The nurse who's always slightly tired, the baker heading in at 3, the man who feeds the pigeons early before anyone else can see. These are my people, half-light people, living in the margin hours, doing quite necessary things while the city sleeps off its powers. I don't belong here exactly, but I don't belong in the day. Something about the in-between hours makes me feel less in the way. Half-light people, half-light world, everything unhurried, everything unfurled. Half-light people know the score. The city has a whole other life behind the daytime door. Half-light hours, half-light grace, no one performing anything, no one saving face. Half-light people, half-light me, this is when I finally feel something close to free. Cab driver with a philosophy degree, we talk and move for 20 minutes. He dropped me off and wished me well, like he meant it, like he meant it. A woman smoking on a fire escape, reading something lit from her phone. 2 floors up and miles away, and absolutely not alone. There's a whole society of us moving through the quiet frame, showing up when no one's watching, showing up just the same. I don't belong here exactly, but I don't belong in the day. Something about the in-between hours makes me feel less in the way. Half-light people, half-light world, everything unhurried, everything unfurled. Half-light people know the score. The city has a whole other life behind the daytime door. Half-light hours, half-light grace, no one performing anything, no one saving face. No ceremony at the doorway, no looking back too long. I've made an art of the departure, the clean exit, no debris. People always seem surprised how easy it is for me. But easy isn't the same as painless. Smooth isn't the same as free. I just learned to do it faster, and the grief could follow me. Every city has my jacket, every person has a version of a me that almost stayed, of a me that kept on searching. Good at leaving, good at gone, good at starting something new before the last one's fully done. Good at surfaces and exits, good at windows, good at doors, good at everything that isn't staying long enough to be yours. There was someone in the kitchen making coffee back to me, saying something about winter, saying something about we, and I heard it like a weather warning, something close and something near. I was already calculating how much time before I disappear. Not because I didn't want it, not because it wasn't real. More a reflex than a reason, more a scar than what I feel. Every city has my jacket, every person has a version of a me that almost stayed, of a me that kept on searching. Good at leaving, good at gone, good at starting something new before the last one's fully done. Good at surfaces and exits, good at windows, good at doors, good at everything that isn't staying long enough to be yours. I know where this started, I know the room, the age, I know the first departure that set the whole thing as a stage. No one doesn't stop the pattern, no one just adds to the weight. I am good at leaving early, I am learning to arrive late. Good at leaving, getting tired, tired of good at gone, tired of the clean departure, tired of moving on. Good at surfaces and exits, good at windows, good at doors, but I left someone in a kitchen, and I think about it more. Think about it more. Think about it more. Still good at it, still going, getting tired, getting. Every place I've lived, I left something small behind. A blue mug in a kitchen cupboard, a book wedged behind a radiator, a mark on a wall where a picture hung that someone will paint over later. I've signed 4 leases in 6 years, each one felt like a fresh start. Each one slowly just became the backdrop for a breaking heart. Not dramatically, just gradually, the way that rented rooms do. They absorb you for a season, then they let you go right through. The landlord keeps the deposit, the city keeps your years. The rooms just keep on being rooms, indifferent to your fears. Rented rooms, rented life, everything on someone else's terms. Rented rooms, borrowed light. This is how a certain kind of person learns to travel light through the fixtures, to not drill too deep into the walls. Rented rooms, rented quiet, learning not to mind the narrow halls. There was one place, ground floor flat, a garden I was never allowed to use. I watched it through the kitchen window, watched the seasons do what seasons do. Whoever lived there after me, I hope they sat out in the sun. I hope they used the garden fully. I hope they did what I never done. Small surrenders add up slowly, small permissions never sought. I have spent so long not asking for the things that can't be bought. The landlord keeps the deposit, the city keeps your years. The rooms just keep on being rooms, indifferent to your fears. Rented rooms, rented life, everything on someone else's terms. Rented rooms, borrowed light. This is how a certain kind of person learns to travel light through the fixtures, to not drill too deep into the walls. Rented rooms, rented quiet, learning not to mind the narrow halls. But I know every creak of every floor I've ever slept on, every window's particular light, every boiler's particular song. There's an intimacy in impermanence, a closeness in the temporary state. You notice everything more carefully when you know it won't stay away. And that's something, that's quietly something that stays. Rented rooms, rented years, I have lived in them completely. I have cried my rented tears. Rented rooms gave me the practice of arriving, staying, letting go. Rented rooms, rented living. Turns out that's more than I know. More than I know. More than I know. Still packing, still leaving, still finding, still. The tide comes in regardless. I stopped fighting it. There's a pool beneath the surface of the ordinary days. conversations, saying all the right things back. But there's something underneath me, dark and quiet and exact. I don't drown dramatically, no one even sees. Just a slow and steady current pulling quietly at me. Undertow, undertow, gentle as a lie. Nobody around me knows how deep I let it drive. Undertow, undertow, moving without sound. I have learned to live my whole life just above the ground. Coffee shops and conversations, faces I should recognize. I am present like a window. Something real is on the other side. Touch my hand and feel the distance. Hear my voice and miss the tone. You can share a room with someone and be absolutely alone. I don't drown dramatically, no one even sees. Just a slow and steady current pulling quietly at me. Undertow, undertow, gentle as a lie. Nobody around me knows how deep I let it drive. Undertow, undertow, moving without sound. I have learned to live my whole life just above the ground. But underneath the undertow, there's something still alive, a warmth I keep returning to, that teaches me to survive. And maybe I don't need the surface, maybe depth is where I'm from. Maybe I was always water, waiting to become. Undertow, undertow, finally I see. All this time the current pulling was only pulling me. Undertow, undertow, I release the ground. I was never meant for surfaces. I was made to be found deep down, deep down. Let it take me, let it take me deep down, down. My neighbor plays the same 3 chords every Sunday around noon. Something unfinished for 2 years now, something that never becomes a tune. I used to find it slightly maddening. Now I set my coffee by it. 11:50, there he goes, and something in me gets quiet. There's a whole life in those 3 chords, a whole life and then not quite there. Someone reaching for a thing that stays just out of overreaching fear. I understand it more than I should. I understand it in my sleep. The thing you keep returning to, the thing you cannot keep. Ground floor, ground level. I hide with the passing shoes. Ground floor, ground people. Everyone is carrying their news. I watch the ankles and the trainers. Watch the dogs and watch the rain. Ground floor, ground living. Close enough to feel the whole thing. Close enough to feel the pain. A couple moved in opposite sometime in the early spring. I heard them laughing through the wall. I heard the whole beginning. By August something shifted. By October doors, and then by November just the one set of footsteps in the hall again. I never saw their faces clearly, just their shapes against the blind. Two people briefly luminous, two people leaving things behind. I understand that more than I should. I understand it in my sleep. The thing you keep returning to, the thing you cannot keep. Ground floor, ground level. I hide with the passing shoes. Ground floor, ground people. Everyone is carrying their news. I watch the ankles and the trainers. Watch the dogs and watch the rain. Ground floor, ground living. Close enough to feel the whole thing. Close enough to feel the pain. There's a dignity in ground floors. No one romanticizes them. No view, no elevation, no above the city hymn. Just the pavement and the people. Just the bins on Thursday nights. Just the up-close, unremarkable, ordinary human sights. And I love it. Quietly, I love it. All of it. Ground floor, ground level. This is where the living is. Ground floor, ground people. Everyone just trying to exist. I watch the ankles and the trainers. Watch the seasons change the shoes. Ground floor, ground living. Close enough to be a part of someone else's new. Someone else's news. Someone else's news. And mine. Still watching. Still here. Ground level. Still. Still. Still listening. Found a phone in a taxi once, unlocked the playlist running through 47 songs of someone I would never meet or know. Every choice a small confession. Every track a door ajar. I sat and listened for 3 stops, further than I meant to go. heavy brass and bedroom indie, a classical piece, then something raw. Whoever made this was a person carrying more than I foresaw. I put it in the lost and found. I hope they got it back. I hope they never knew that someone briefly lived inside their track. Someone else's playlist running, someone else's 2 a.m., someone else's almost crying, someone else's now and then. I have borrowed other people's feelings when I had none left. Someone else's playlist running, quietly filling up the depth. I do it on purpose sometimes now, shuffle through a stranger's taste, algorithmic recommendations from a borrowed listening space. There's a generosity in music made without you in the room that still somehow finds the corner of your most specific gloom. A song you've never heard before that knows exactly where you live, that takes something you were holding and just quietly helps you give. I put it in the lost and found. I hope they got it back. I hope they never knew that someone briefly lived inside their track. Someone else's playlist running, someone else's 2 a.m., someone else's almost crying, someone else's now and then. I have borrowed other people's feelings when I had none left. Someone else's playlist running, quietly filling up the depth. Maybe that's what all of it is. Every song that ever landed, someone's private frequency that found you empty-handed, and you